This week on Project Ghostlight.
We're going to send you in one at a time, so you can experience the space on your own.
Oh, I'm really scared.
Oh my God, I don't believe this is happening right now.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I believe in the paranormal.
Why'd that door just open? Why'd that door just open?
This is a ghost light. Some say it's meant to protect us from falling off the edge of the stage when the theater is closed for the evening, and some say it lights the way for ghosts in the night, guides them through the dark aisles to the stage, awaiting their haunting encore performance. Each night when the curtain goes down, the spirits rise up.
Behind us stands America's first civic playhouse, completed in 1925. Once known as the Boston Repertory Theater, it was the first tax-exempt institution of its kind. President Calvin Coolidge was considered one of its earliest supporters. But the real man behind this mammoth endeavor was famed Australian actor Henry Jewett.
Purchased by Boston University in 1953, it's now known as the Boston University Theater. It's home to the Huntington Theater Company, a regional theater company that produces pre-Broadway shows such as 39 Steps on Broadway this year.
Behind us is a portrait of Henry Jewett. He was born in Australia in 1862, moved to the United States around 1890. In the portrait, Jewett's dressed as the title character from the... What?
You can't say that.
What?
You can't say the name of the Scottish king.
I wasn't going to.
Sure.
It's superstition that in the theater, you can't say the name of the Scottish play by William Shakespeare because there's a curse on it. Bad things have happened. Sets have broken, actors have been injured, patrons have died. You know, maybe they don't know the name of the play. I mean, just this time, we should say it once.
No. Listen, I'll take care of this. Macbeth, Macbeth! The cursed Scottish play by William Shakespeare, written between 1605 and 1606, was Macbeth. Now, if I had said this inside the theater, I would have had to come out here, turn around 3 times, and then spit over my left shoulder. Now, nobody wants that.
Jewett's vision was a cultural landmark on par with Boston's Symphony Hall, exemplifying the best in theater arts for the benefit of the public at large. But local profit theaters proved to be harsh competition from the very moment the theater opened, as well as a devastating introduction of the talkie in 1927. By 1930, the Jewett Company disbanded under tremendous financial stress. Jewett himself died that same year, said to have hung himself on the main stage of the theater. He is still purported to wander the space today. Take the journey with us as we unearth theater legends buried for too long, and later as we invite 3 New York City actors to seek out Jewett and the other spirits that reside in the theater.
Yes, I believe in the paranormal. I believe there's some kind of a kinetic energy that is around, that's present. I believe it's there. At the end of one rehearsal, I was turning off all the lights in the theater space here, and in fact saw Mr. Jewett standing up partway up on the spiral staircase going to the grid. And it wasn't too long after that I also saw him sitting down at the end of the corridor on a radiator outside my office. There was no conversation. He just watched and observed.
I'm standing in what used to be the ballroom for the old theater. It's now called the Stuart F. Lane and Bonnie Comley Studio 210 Theater, and you can see evidence of its former life in the arched windows, now sealed, that used to overlook the city. It was on the fire escape for the dressing rooms for this space that a woman was found dead in 1999.
The story that has been passed on to me is that there is a halfway house right next door, and maybe a little over 10 years ago, one of the residents of the halfway house tried to escape and jumped out a window, landed on our fire escape right outside the dressing rooms, and died there. They didn't find her there for about 2 weeks, and she's haunted the dressing rooms ever since.
Now, those that have worked in this space call the ghost girlfriend, and they tell stories of props that have been relocated from one dressing room to the next, costumes gone missing, and doors slamming and locking and unlocking without explanation.
Coming up next on Project Ghostlight.
There are real ghosts here.
Nobody can hurt you. A ghost can't hurt you.
Oh, what the Why'd that door just open? Why'd that door just open?
It's now time to call on our troupe, a group of New York City actors wishing to see all those that came before them. Spirits just out of consciousness, waiting to step into light.
The first time I remember going to a theater is when I was 5 years old, and I saw Les Mis on Broadway. Except I don't remember it that well because I know from my parents what they've told me is that I got really tired, fell asleep, and they escorted me out during intermission. So I didn't even get to finish it and see my favorite number.
This is so interesting that it's coming out of my mouth right now because so many people told me the opposite, that when I get older, but I think that Kathy Bates would play me in a movie.
I started acting, I think, because I had run through the gamut of sports. I played every single sport out there. I mean, from badminton to football.
Yes, I believe in the paranormal, absolutely. When I was young, when I was growing up in my grandmother's house, which is very old, which was built by her mother, my great-grandmother, in the early 1900s sometime, I always felt certain presences.
Yeah, I had a Ouija board when I was younger. I used to play with it with my little brother a little bit. I don't know, I never really took it too seriously. I always liked kind of just, you know, using it on my own to tell him when he would die and stuff like that.
Okay. So my friends got really into Ouija in my sophomore year. Okay, yeah, and I did a seance in 4th grade with my best friend who introduced me to the youth group, and her older sister freaked out and thought that we were inviting evil spirits into us.
I'm not paranoid. I just feel, you know, I think as an actor you always feel like there's someone guiding you along and keeping an eye on you. But both for good and bad. Sometimes it's bad.
And then the most recent time that it's happened, I was doing my final show in Studio 210, and I would get there very, very early and kind of have some time in my dressing room before the other 3 girls joined me. I heard these doors banging and footsteps running down the stairs towards where you would take your place to go on. And I went out and I explored, and I walked all the way down the stairs, and I walked all the way through the theater into the waiting area in front. There's nobody there. And I came all the way back up, and I came into my dressing room, and we had 4 chairs, and they were stacked in the corner. Totally doing it.
Okay, so we made it safely from China. No, just kidding. We feel like tourists right now. Stephen Michael.
South Central. Wait, where are we? South Central?
South Station.
South Station.
South Central. That's like the Bronx.
Alright, so where are we walking to right now?
We're walking across the street. Oh.
I'm trying to make like
No, I know. We're just gonna walk across the street. Ooh, Boston is so pretty. Look at this. Outside of my apartment in Queens. And I'm just gonna give you kind of a peripheral view. Quick. Oh my God, I'm scared. I don't know if whatever is there will remember me and be really pissed that I'm trying to provoke it. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
If you can see me, you can hear me, hi. This is my living room, the study, and the kitchen. There's a bedroom in through there, but we can't go in there because there's a girl sleeping in there. I'm gonna go shave and take a shower, so I'm well rested. So, and you know, maybe stockpile on some flashlights and crosses. Although I guess crosses are only good for vampires. I guess I have to do more research.
Okay, so here I am in the taxi. Sorry, taxi driver. Going to Port Authority. And getting very excited to meet the other actors. This is my first video diary. New York, the city of dreams. I moved here to be famous. And am I? No. But I'm on my way. Well, I'm on my way to Boston, that is. Boston, here we come.
A cross? Like a sharp stick?
Garlic.
Some garlic?
Say hi, guys.
There.
Hey. We're talking about,
Ways to
guards.
defend
Yeah. Whether it's garlic, picture of Britney Spears, we don't know.
Yeah, you never do know about those things.
So, Allie, Ryan, and Stephanie, welcome to the Boston University Theater. We've been here at the theater all day, and we've heard a bunch of interesting stories about the energy and the goings-on within the place. And we're getting ready to send you off with your own infrared devices attached to your cameras and see what you guys can find.
Yeah, so how are you guys feeling? What do you think you're gonna find?
I don't know. Maybe hear some things. I just feel like that's the most probable.
I don't want to encourage anything.
I do.
Oh, but
Well, there we go. Great. So let's go into the lobby and start off on your journey. Cool. Follow us.
We're gonna send you in one at a time, so you can experience the space on your own. Stephanie, it's time for your journey to begin.
I don't want any spirit or paranormal thing to be angry that I'm there.
Wow. It's really dark.
She hasn't screamed yet. I mean, we're sending you off, and I really have no idea what could be happening there.
Allie, you ready for your journey?
not really. At all.
Well, it's time.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ew. Bye, guys. I feel like I see something right there.
Like what? Like what?
I don't know.
Does it have a form?
Yeah, well, I think it's a coat. Am I chickening out? I just don't know if I can walk them
Go
further
and
down the
see
aisle.
if it's there again.
All right. Jesus Christ has my back. What is that? It's Allie. Okay, I'm on camera right now. I just wanted to call you to tell you to pray for us.
Why?
Because there are real ghosts here.
Allie, I mean, you know, that nobody can hurt you. A ghost can't hurt you. It's
I know.
the spirit of somebody who's hanging around for some reason they haven't finished something.
And they've got to be stirred up, you know. There's so much energy kicking around in a space like this.
All right.
She's talking. I don't know who she's talking to.
Okay. Lord God, protect me in here. Some people may still be here.
Never, you know, never had to encounter anything like this, so whatever happens, happens, I guess.
Cool. Well, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
See ya.
This is ridiculous.
Coming up next on Project Ghostlight.
What? What the? Why'd that
door just open? Why'd that door just open?
Whoa, I really felt like somebody was just around me.
Let's do it.
See ya.
This is ridiculous.
And in less than 24 hours, I will be spending the night looking for, well, ghosts, I guess, that supposedly haunt or, you know, live in the theater. I don't know if I really believe in ghosts.
What the hell is that thing? What is this thing? No. Okay, just a theater. Whoa. What the f? Okay, just a theater. Just a theater. Oh, this is messed up. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, wait. Maybe if I just go as fast as possible. Wait, which way am I going? Help. Help.
In the theater. I can't see where I'm going, so I'm gonna have to point the camera in the other direction. Oh, I'm really scared. Okay. We're just gonna go back here. It's a dressing room. It's another dressing room. Oh, it is like frigidly cold in this dressing room. Wow. This is where I was when I had a really scary experience. I heard these doors banging and footsteps running down the stairs. There's nobody there, and I came all the way back up and I came into my dressing room. And we had 4 chairs, and they were stacked in the corner. I'm gonna shut the doors. I'm gonna leave things how I found them. This is the fire escape. Oh boy, this is the fire escape. I'm not walking all the way out here because I am legitimately afraid that this door will close behind me. Where she fell. I'm so sorry. We walk down the hall. Ow.
Wait, we just have to sit here first and talk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is there like lights on and stuff?
I'm just gonna sit next to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Wow, my stomach's very tight. What? Do you think you see something? Just have something touching. Giving you a taste of your own medicine.
I hope the ghost torture you. They strip you naked.
Is that what the ghosts want, Ryan? Or what someone else wants?
Do you feel any energy? Do you think you're perceptive to that?
I don't know. I'm pretty closed off.
Really? I don't know what you mean.
I don't know.
Did you hear that?
Hello? Hello? I just don't. I'm okay here. I just don't want to walk in the hallway.
Me too.
Oh, what the f? Why'd that door just open? Why'd that door just open?
Did it?
Yeah. All the doors are closed.
wow.
They opened up the doors. Why'd they open up the doors?
Maybe they want you to go in.
Someone's doing that. That is f***ed up. Oh my god, I don't believe this is happening right now.
I'm really emotional right now. It's almost a little hard to breathe. I don't think I'm ready to leave yet. I think I need to just have my moment here.
little bit.
It's almost a little hard to breathe. I don't think I'm ready to leave yet. I think I need to just have my moment here.
Gonna pan around a little bit.
Theater ought to be able to give you the opportunity to see how other people dealt with problems, and maybe there's a solution there for you.
I think theater is a one-of-a-kind, very unique communal experience.
You walk out, you're mad at yourself because it scares you.
Every time you go, something happens and you leave a little
To
different.
really remember, what it is to have real people, flesh and blood, pouring their heart and soul out to you. And I think that's something that'll keep theater going for a long, long time.